Hello, everybody. It's James of the playlist Rocket Man Powers. This is take two. I just filmed this in maybe about a minute and a half into the video. It just cut off. I may have bumped something on the other side. I'm using a tablet and it's a little awkward. Anyway, the main subject is just progress on my guitar. It was a rainy day today, and so instead of singing outside at 6 p.m. till sunset, I came in and I've been working on my guitar. I put the strings on it finally. I decided that it was just kind of time to do that. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done, but I just kind of wanted to hear what it sounded like and kind of get to know it. And somebody put forth that if you don't know how to fix your guitar, just leave it alone, if it's playable, just keep playing it. If you figure out how to fix it, then fix it, kind of thing. So anyway, I put the strings on it today. This bridge was, when I got the guitar, it was inside the body of it, and I pulled it out, and so anyway, I kind of just stuck it on there, and it is what it is, and it's kind of a little crooked in there, but it seems to be doing the job. It's almost midnight here, like 11 o'clock at least. Yeah, it's going on 11 o'clock, so I have thin walls and neighbors that sleep and stuff, so I can't really make a lot of noise here. When I got the guitar, it was more or less missing these two tuners here. And so I bought a 6-pack of these from StewMac. They cost me about $32, I think, for 6 of them and so on. And I kind of was really hoping that I wouldn't even have to kind of like re-drill. I thought that I'd just be putting them in the holes, but I ended up having to drill them. This is like the original hole here, and the original hole is over here. If I knew that, I may have got something different, but maybe not. I don't know. I just I didn't really want to change ones that were working, and sort of the spirit of it isn't broken, don't fix it, and these kind of matched, and so anyway, that's kind of the strategy or philosophy, if you will. Anyway, there's a lot of work still to be done on this. But in the spirit of, if you don't know how to fix it, don't fix it, just leave it alone. And so I've just left a lot of stuff alone. It's missing stuff here. It's got a crack on the bottom here that I was going to glue before I put the strings on, but I'm just kind of not sure what glue to use, how to I was going to use super glue and just hold it until it dries, but I'm just sort of a little leery of doing that. So I've just decided to kind of put the strings on, play the guitar, get to know the guitar a little bit, and maybe even play it out in public and meet some people that give me advice as to what they would do to fix it and so on. Or maybe they think I should just leave it alone. So anyway, here it is. These are Diario strings. This is the string pack. I just opened these today. I got these from StewMac through the mail almost a year ago. It was like Christmas time, just after Christmas and before New Year's. I ordered, and then I got it just after New Year's. They're 1356, if you know guitars. They're thick. Anyway, so there's kind of a sample of it and so on. I guess that's about all I have to say on the guitar. It's like at almost 5 minutes into this now, and I have, it's actually 3 things. I was going to show you a couple of videos. And See if I can find the video here. These I don't know if you can see this. I photographed these onto a tablet a little bit bigger. There's a mouse kind of in a driveway kind of thing, and oh yeah, there it is. Mouse driveway. It's on Washington Street, kind of down towards, kind of between the laundromat and Gallivan Boulevard. It's just a little mouse right there on the bottom. Oh no, it did turn off. That's what I didn't want it to do. So I have to kind of like reload this thing here. Oh, it's not going to be too bad. So anyway, this is a movie film that I took. And this is my Rocky Mountain Powers playlist. I'm at my voting area here. This is a school. I think it's an elementary school where I vote. You can see the political signs here. There's like another one over there somewhere, and I just missed voting in the primary. I guess it's like 8:15 right now, and the poll closed at 8. And I just kind of dawdled too long playing my music. I didn't really think they were going to have it even because of where I go to the library. They usually have it at the library, and they didn't have it at the library, so I kind of assumed that they probably didn't have it here either. And then I have since learned that they did have it here. I can still maybe vote tomorrow in the early primary, despite the fact that it's kind of the day after the Tuesday primary. So I'm looking into that. The main thing on this is I've been meaning to like maybe address it to the officials. Is I voted like about maybe 6 months or a year ago, maybe as much as 2 years ago or so, and in my mind, it's the primary here in Massachusetts and really the United States where it's divided up into like Republican and Democratic ballots. Like if I was like a Republican candidate, the primary would be for me to like beat out my fellow Republicans, and if I win the primary, then my name gets on the general election, and then the general election wouldn't have any differentiation or distinction between Republican primary. And I got into sort of a discussion here at a primary about a year ago with the people that were running the place, and they kind of gave me this lecture about how it's opposite of that they were basically saying that it's the general election that has the Democratic and Republican ballots, and the primary does not. And so it seems like there's some funny business going on here in the elections in Massachusetts, at least to my understanding. And I just am too busy to kind of really, call around. And when I do call around, I just get these long-winded conversations with people that just go nowhere. They're just, nothing burgers. So I've sort of almost given up on it. I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't make the election today. I do plan to vote in the primary, which is like November the 2nd, in the early November. There's the city councilors, I think, are on the ballot to kind of see who wins. Anyway, that's about it for tonight. My 2 cents on the election process. Have a good one. So long, James. Okay, so there's the first video. This is kind of a chaser. I took just moments afterwards. Yeah, hello, it's James again. One more chaser. There was another one that I didn't contest, but I kind of try to spare you the details on purpose. So I'm not really wanting to tell you how I vote, like Republican or Democrat. But is sometimes. I tend to like vote. If there's no one to vote for, I'll just circle in the box for write-in, and I'll just write in, um, like, let's say if I was Republican candidate, I'd write in any Republican candidate. If I was Democrat, I'd write in any Democrat uh, candidate, or if I'm Green Party, I'd write in any Green Party candidate, that type of thing. And I did that once, and I took the time to kind of check the results, and it was very clear that that there should have been like 1,000 votes, and there was like 500 of the one kind and 500 of the other kind, and mine wasn't there. There should have been one for my funny way of voting, so I don't know what happened there. I didn't challenge him on that, but that's sort of like the kind of the sui generis detail. I think if I could find that again, I don't think I can find that again. That there's some funny business going on, that they're not really doing things, to the penny kind of thing. Anyway, have a good one. So long, James. Okay, so there are those two videos. There was just two, and that second one was on. I voted as a write-in. And there wasn't any write-in candidates. There should have been like 1,000 total, and there should have been one write-in, me, and there was not a write-in. So I was left feeling like I didn't get represented like I should have. Anyway, to kind of finalize here,